Good evening there. This will be a little short video. I want to give a shout out to Mecha Station, Raul from there. He does custom, he does custom resin and molding pieces for dioramas. And I have I made my first purchase through him this past week, and I received the package yesterday. But this is a panel. I don't know if the light's good. There you go. It's a wall panel. It's a good size piece. You can see it's like about a foot long maybe, and 8 inches tall, like 13 inches wide, I think, or 12 inches wide and 8. Anyway, and it's he had painted it himself. So it's a good custom paint job, a good piece panel. And of course, if you've seen any pictures on Instagram that I've posted of the big wall that have spray painted with primer, and already hot glued a few pieces on there to make it look like a futuristic sci-fi type wall. I still have a space on there that this will fit perfect. I'm not real sure if I'm going to go ahead and glue it on there tomorrow or in the next day, but I'm thinking I might wait till I get at least a paint that's similar to this color that he painted the actual background. Like if you can see, well, I don't have good lighting right here, but this is kind of a greenish, off green, light green with speckles on it and a little bit of kind of brownish color up here. I'm thinking about getting a few of the colors, or the closest I can to them, and maybe when I glue this on, painting the gray part above it, because it don't go all the way to the top of the wall. Thinking about painting it a similar color. I'll figure it out. But he also was kind enough to throw in some extra stuff for me, and I'll show you real quick. But he threw in a few little like container type pieces that you'd see in Star Wars or something. Let me show you here. I wish my lighting was better. I apologize for that. Did you see? He threw that in. He threw this in a little baggie. And this little piece. When I hit him up about how much a piece like that would cost, that big panel, I didn't realize how big it was. And, he gave me a fair price. It's a pretty good sized piece that he had to make the mold for and do, create it. And then he painted it himself. He had said he actually had made it for his own personal use, but he could sell it to me and he'd just make another one. And he also sent a bunch of stickers and stuff that I can use on my dioramas, like a computer. If I can find something I can use as a panel for a computer, I can put that on there. Some of the some of the language through the Star Wars movies from I don't know exactly what that is, but he was cool enough to send me that stuff, and I really appreciate it. So I got a little more than I paid for, and it was from the time he sent it. It took all of 3 days, and I had it, So anyway, if you get a chance to check him out, he is Mecha Station on Instagram. And when you spell it out, you want to type a M and then use a 3 for the E, and then the CCA. That's on Instagram. And then he has a little channel also here, Mecha Station, same spelling. If I can figure out how to put a link in the description, I will. But I haven't really ever done that, so forgive me if there isn't one. But check anyway to see if I was able to put that there. But this is a big shout out to Raul, and I appreciate everything you did for me. And I definitely will be purchasing more stuff in the future. I don't know how soon, but I like your work. And once I get this attached to the big wall that I'm working on and decide how I'm going to paint the rest around it, I'll also do a little video on that once I get that done and let y'all see an update. And anyway, till next time, Mr. Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.